Shu utentara ara indago uya tenele. Kina tu urne tera narase antai shukai ne. Klonutun tara tara ne na naikuate. Krono tuane nandai su kai shina nendai kli kroarte kaikra. Krumonda inaindo esinara iukai terimole naikai koro. Ke no nara tera nara sinai shukai tare. Klimoren na naitu. Kapobore ne na naitu rutara rasita shukatati kila. Krutana tete na rasia koate. Welcome to this light language transmission today. The first thing I got when I started connecting was that a picture of someone getting pulled up suddenly and sticking to a galactic vessel or something of the sort. It looked a bit like a spaceship, but I saw this, it's as if it was a magnet for someone, and it happened extremely quickly. So I'm not sure if you are able to connect with galactics extremely well or extremely fast, and they are like a magnet, or they look like the big magnet and you're the small one that is being sucked up, or up from the earth and connects to them. Someone might have pain in their chest. It could be because you are working with galactics. I'm not sure who they are, because they could be different types of galactics, but it has to do with health or with the body, with physical health. Or this is a calling for you to work with the Galactic Council. I hear Avalon as well, so you might have connections to Avalon or dragons, and I also see a huge golden egg, and I have seen eggs in the last few days, and I don't know if it looks like there's a new golden era coming in, or a new golden opportunity, something golden, something that will make you extremely happy and fulfilled, because, or you are getting clarity about an opportunity or about a new beginning, because you have left behind what no longer serves you. I can see someone running, and it looks a bit like running away or fleeing someone or something. It feels like a wild animal running for its life, akanotera nare ina sikataishtura kinalmba ure tarnere. They're saying if you're using your intuition, you don't have to run for your life. Your intuition is your inner power. More and more human beings are being aware of this inner power, or are starting to see. There's something about starting to see and having a bigger vision, or seeing things from above or from another point of view. And they are showing me this thing again of you being drawn to this spaceship, or what it is. It looks like a little magnet that is being drawn to this huge magnet, which is a spaceship. It looks like it just goes and then it sticks to the huge spaceship. And I don't know if you are doing, it could also be that you're doing meditations and you're traveling and you're getting informations or healing tools or healings during those travels. Or you might be traveling in this world and be drawn to certain places that are linked to the Galactics when they were here, because they're saying they used to be here or they have been on Earth. I don't know. I hear you know what you need to do, or you know what you have to do. It feels like you have been maybe trying not to do something, or hope that something would be gone by itself, or resolve itself by you not giving your energy. But there's a step needed. You need to do something to get the ball rolling, as it feels. There's also an opportunity, something that needs of you, that you adapt to the situation, and you will know that you're different, that you're not the same, or people around you will notice that you're not the same. Something has changed inside of you or about you. I'm not sure. Maybe it's also physical, but it's I hear on a cellular level, it's something that has changed. You are not the same. You have inner strength, or you trust your strength or your guidance, or something that is connected to the Galactics. I'm not sure. It's maybe your inner voice, your intuition, your I can see someone being extremely connected to an angel. It's a huge one, maybe an archangel. I also hear Gabriel. There's something about you, or your voice, or what you're saying, or just the vibration of your voice that has a huge impact on others. Also animals, but mainly human beings, especially unawakened ones. So there's also this thing of you, when you speak, this is not for everyone, but you will know, when you speak, everyone listens, and because they learn from you. It could also be just your appearance, your energy, you carry. It doesn't really matter what you're wearing or how you look. It's more about the vibration or the energy you give off is healing or showing people around you things. It could also be on a platform, but you bring clarity, or you bring pieces of truth to, and I say pieces because you bring the missing pieces to these human beings. And I can see a lot of eyes, so I don't know if you're working with your vision, with your third eye. You could also bring storms to people. It feels a bit like when they are not listening, when they are not taking your energy as the truth, and you're giving them those truths not only once, so they have many chances to receive. But if it's like it feels a bit like you have something angelic, because I saw this huge angel, and I don't know if you could be an angel, or you could be coming from this realm, or be extremely connected to this realm. And what you're saying, your energy, maybe it's also you singing and bringing truth, or you're doing art and bringing truth, but it's something that people could understand if they wanted to, and you're giving them chances to understand or to grow. If they don't want to grow, I can see storms, so it's as if they would be in stormy weather if they don't listen to you, how to get out of it. And I can see them living the storms or living difficult times, and you're not around anymore. So your energy is extremely potent, or it is extremely healing and brings a lot more than you have thought so far. I hear your voice is heard and much further. I don't know if you're working on a platform and what you're saying is going out there, far, far out there. And they're saying they hear you. They sometimes give you the light codes, or okay, so okay, I'm talking to a vessel here. I'm talking to someone who's channeling, someone who's directly connected to the Galactics, or their galactic family, or the Galactic Council. I'm not sure, but your impact is huge, and you're extremely humbled. You're a person that is not aware, or even if she's aware of it or he's aware of it, they look at it as something normal, not something special. Okay, it's some of you also are a vessel for animals, and it's not what you're saying, it's the vibration of what comes out somehow that heals. I can see many dogs. I don't know if someone is working with what are they called? You know, the dogs, the huskies that run they in the snow. They have a sledge. They run, and they pull a sledge dogs. I don't know. In I can see winter time. I don't know if I see Russia or Finland, or northern countries. Someone can speak to their dogs, or can speak, I don't know, it doesn't even have to be words, it's your vibration, and you're having an impact on certain animals. Some of them understand you and others heal with you. I don't know, someone out there is helping animals, or help heal animals, or help reintegrate them also into the wild. I can see I can see bears. That's very interesting. I'm seeing a lot of wild animals, but being extremely close to human beings. You're bringing harmony to this world. You're very, very important, and I'm also talking to human beings out there thinking they are not worth anything, or thinking their contribution is nothing. So this is a message for you to understand, or hopefully understand, that what you carry in your energy, even if you don't know it yet, it is a pull that you will feel. If you feel this pull being, you know, a pull, that something that pulls you up, it's an upward direction. It's something that maybe you feel drawn to galactics. This is already a sign that you are a vessel, or you are supposed to carry information out there. And I hear integrate first. Maybe you're working on the integration first of, and they keep on showing me cells. So into your cells, something needs to come into your cells first. So it can be activated in your DNA. And they're showing me heads that are made of stone. This is interesting because it gives me a feeling of being set in certain ideas and not being flexible enough, not adaptable. These are, I hear leftovers from the past. So leftovers from the past in your brain that look like stone, that look like rock, something that barely moves. And this is giving you headaches, or this is, you might get headaches because this is breaking up. I can see hard, like stones in the body that need to be released, and this could be painful. This is because there's an energy of not wanting to be flexible or adapt to certain situations. And in your faith, your faith is they say it's all about your faith. What you believe, you are. So if you believe that something is not possible, then it's not possible, and it won't be able to be possible in your life, only in yours. And you won't be able to be a channel because your vessel is not free of this stone-like. It's like stones in your channel. It looks like the channel is your path, or and it needs to be cleared. Okay, and it has to do with not being flexible or not adapting your capacities to what's being shown to you. The whole world speaks to you, or your surroundings speak to you. They're showing me pictures, random pictures, and of things, especially things happening or people saying something or you hearing a sound or seeing animals come up all the time. So I don't know, animals are coming or showing or giving you messages, not only birds. There's an eagle visible again. So I don't know if your spirit animals are coming through more at this time, or if they want you to connect more with nature or the animal kingdom. I can see a huge flower. A huge flower. I don't know who has huge flowers. They're bigger than a head. They are huge. This could be another realm. I hear, wow. They're saying something about they're preparing us for another world. And this other world needs this capacity to adapt. We wouldn't survive unless we can adapt to everything. I also hear this is your resilience. Everything that has happened to you, everything that has happened in your life was there to prepare you. And the harder it was, the stronger you are. It's like if you have survived extremely difficult things in your lives. I hear lives because they're speaking of multiple lifetimes. This has prepared you for this golden egg. And this is why your voice is so powerful. And this is why you need to get out there and use it. They're calling you, they're pulling you to them. So you might feel a pull to not only connect to galactic beings or dragons at this time, or other, I hear mystical beings. It's funny because I want to laugh at the word mystical, and I hear cute. So maybe they find it cute that human beings talk about mystical beings, or they're laughing because what we are living on earth is more an illusion than anything else, or this is how what they want us to know. The mystical is the real deal. I hear again connecting the dots. This has come through before. Faith and trust, along with, combined, I don't know, faith and trust combined with this adaptability brings you peace. What human beings, and this is interesting because today when they talk about human beings, they talk about unawakened human beings, or human beings that are waking up, that are still stuck in the matrix, because otherwise they would talk about someone else. They wouldn't, I don't think they call awakened ones human beings. I don't know. on the era. They're saying what human beings are doing with their voice or with their capacity to express themselves. It could also be art or singing or music or something with everything that has vibration, okay? That is giving out vibration. Animals also do this, and they're showing me their feet and their legs, and they're saying whales are also extremely powerful because they're using frequencies and their voice or the vibration of the voice somehow to raise the frequency of earth. And then they're showing me a giraffe with long legs and wild animals, and they're bringing these vibrations or informations through their paws somehow or their feet. And they also say, or they're showing me that we are sponges here. Sponges, they're saying, I don't know, sponges, like we filter and we need to filter the information that we sponges need water, right? To, like, otherwise they are dry and they are all little. And I see sponges in the rain and growing and becoming bigger and smoother. So emotions are there, or water is there to make things smooth and or to make you grow somehow. So the emotions, if there's emotions that are very difficult, they say they can help you. Okay, so they want to help you if you're in a dry state as a sponge. I don't know why they're showing me sponges. Someone has chest pain, especially on the right. They're also showing me tribes in woods and also in very hot places, maybe native, what is it, African tribes. Because they are much more connected to source. I hear they are much more connected to source. This is why they are getting informations through. They channel. It's like everyone could be a channel or is a channel, but there are others that are meant to be teachers, as they're channeling to teach, and you might be channeling the truth to raise frequency on earth. It's less about what you're doing, it's more about what you're saying today, about the vibration of maybe the words. And they say every word has a vibration, and you know it. You know that the words you're saying have an impact on everything around you. It could even be, maybe you're talking to plants and making them grow because you're giving them a lot of love. Even mechanical things, because I can see the car again. And last time I remember saying something about talking to your car or your bike or your motorbike or something that is mechanical. And even this is working when you speak lovingly. They're saying or showing me people stopping to give out negative words or speaking negatively and changing, swapping it into positive, loving words, because they have understood the impact they have and the impact it has on their own lives, because everything is being thrown back to them when it is not good. And they're showing me other, I don't know if it's other planets, because they're showing me a world that I can't really describe, with huge flowers and very colorful and very smooth, could be the word, like you just flow through this world. It's as if you are part of the beings that help raise the frequency, so we are ready to, it's like a form of ascension, but it's into another world. And the egg is golden, right? And the egg is still closed. I can just see a huge egg. Apparently I shouldn't be talking more about it, but just so you know, there's another world waiting, and this is why you're being prepared, or this is why you're going through this time of having to adapt or learn how to adapt. And a lot of opportunities also that will test your faith, that will test your intuition or your inner, like the strength you have. And the discipline also. Some of you are being tested in their discipline. Are they staying true to what they are saying and the vibration they want to give out? Are they? And I feel like it's some work, or it needs some of your hard work even, I hear. It needs your energy. It's not something that just flows to you. You can't just sit there and it flows to you without you doing or working on something. I hope you understand. And they keep on saying, showing me eyes, huge eyes. I don't know if you're working on your vision or you're working on your manifestations through visualizations. Some of you are even doing this through crystals. Crystals have names, or maybe you have, like, I don't know if I've said that before, but they're saying it again. Not all your crystals could speak to you, but the crystals that talk to you, that have something to say, wow, they are introducing themselves as having a certain name. And if they are doing this, it's because they are open to work with you and to have more information. So maybe just sitting with this crystal, so say you're receiving like a gift or a crystal, okay, and you're holding the crystal, and then you hear the name of the crystal. I don't know what this pain in the right side is in your chest, but you can, I hear you can transform it. It's something on the right side of the body that is hurting, and it has also a message for you. There's something, or it is sent to you so you can heal it, or so you find the healing tool you need. Maybe a travel to the Galactics could be, or to a healing chamber could be helpful, or bring you the information of maybe you need to add something, or calcium also, because I have something in the foot is also hurting, or maybe joints, or or calcium, somewhere calcium is needed, or there's because they're showing me a balance, so maybe the calcium and another mineral or something is not balanced out. I don't know. And this has to do with this pain, or this, I can see bones that are forming bumps and something with bones, or hurting joints, something like that. There's a huge angel just being there, and it's huge. You're probably extremely protected or guided at this time. And I'm a bit out of breath. Maybe something happens to you that will make you be out of breath, or you are realizing you need to strengthen your vessel. This has come up before. Strengthen your body to be a stronger vessel, or to be able to have the capacity to get more information through. Shununda a ki itano le meinura ranageya makule. Your senses, I can see someone using the feeling of touch, and it's a very light touch. I don't know. Maybe you're using your hands to touch. I see someone touching the points of grass, growing grass, or just touching also a wall, or I don't know, you're using touch or something with touch. I don't even know, Tellington touch, what's this? I don't even know what it is, but I'm hearing this. Maybe you are doing or healing through your touch, or through touching auras. Your vessel, they keep on saying your vessel, or your body is your vessel, is your temple also, and this is the most important thing you have on earth. It's like a gift you have gotten to be able to come to earth. And they say some of you don't want this vessel, some of you don't want this body, and you should make it beautiful. This is your task, to look at it as being the most beautiful thing that represents your soul somehow. And you are beautiful. They want you to know that you are beautiful. It's not something, it's not the matrix that can define if you're beautiful or not. It's the energy. And if you, this pain in my right, I don't know who has this, it's like as if someone would, it feels a bit like a sword being, rammed into your chest or something. You're being extremely protected. You don't need to. They say follow the path of fear. You don't need to fear the darkness, because you have gone through it. And by going through it, you have gathered something. I don't know what it is. You have taken, it's as if a part of this darkness has become one with you, and they're showing me snakes, and they're showing me the venom of snakes, and it's as if you had this venom inside of you, so snakes wouldn't attack you. I don't know if this makes sense. It's nothing you can buy, it's something you achieve. This is why they keep on saying it's the hard work. So maybe you feel like this spiritual awakening, or this what you want to achieve is too big or too difficult, and you shouldn't believe this thought. They want you to know you're extremely protected and extremely loved and extremely beautiful, exactly the way you are, okay? And the only thing you should be changing if you don't see yourself this way, in a humble way, because it's a very humble way. It's nothing to do with look at me and I'm the best, you know, nothing at all. It's I don't know if you are looked at as an angelic being, or if this an angel or this huge light is just behind you or around you or inside of you. I'm not sure, but I can see this huge angel just standing behind you. And you can't be attacked, okay? You should know this. Use your light language. Use your, this is like more an order. It's like it's coming through as now use it, okay? You know you have it, use it for specific or maybe things you want to change about yourself, or you can use light language for everything. And I get this feeling of you not trusting yourself enough. This is why they want you to see in visions that who you are or what you are able to do, or and you should know that what you see is a mirror of you. Some of you might be extremely thirsty. Drink more. You might be having to drink more or change what you're drinking, because I hear fine-tuning. Someone needs to be fine-tuning something in their body, in their vessel. Maybe you're also adapting your home or your car or the living space you're in, or your work space. Maybe something needs to be changed, because there's you adapt something, okay? I need to drink as well. Sorry about that. I don't want to be sorry about that. I don't know if someone is, yes, you might be saying sorry or excuse yourself too much, okay? So stop that. Don't say you're sorry, because you're only being yourself. You're being you, and what you are is perfect. I hear they don't want you to be sorry, okay? This is only if you are being sorry for being you or doing something that you do and you don't want to. You want to erase yourself. This is not what you're supposed to be doing here. So they just tap it. I'm seeing Galactics giving you a tap on your back and going like, okay, you know, or a push and just pushing you forward and going like, okay, do this now, okay? Don't say sorry, do it. They will come through with a healing transmission again, I hear. Maybe someone's asking when the next transmission will be, only light language or something. I don't know. They just said, we will be giving you this soon. Whatever soon is. There's also something about your ears, what you hear. Sama ainera ntakushukale nta atakoma are inakuriranda kirinara narasikeli imbai ku uritera shikita naratakeli krutarasik skru ushura nalia makatakta urtakatu umaralena ndakare itaks ustak. I can see someone speaking or singing or clapping light language in their car while driving. And this has happened for many, that it just came up in a, it could also be while doing something else, because when your vessel, I'm speaking about your body, when your muscles are tense, it is difficult to get light language through, because it's a thing that happens when you're relaxed. This is why maybe meditation is helping you relax your body. Some of you need to do something they don't want to do, to release something, to be free. It's something that pulls you down or pulls you back, that stops you from achieving your goals, or stops you from being in a very fluid, in a flow space somehow, you know. It stops you to receive things that flow to you. Maybe it stops your manifestations. So it's something you might love that you don't want to give up, but you need to let it go. Petting animals. I can see someone petting an animal. So maybe you got an animal, or you use animals to calm your nerves and your muscles, or this is your job, your work, you're using, or you're working together with animals on people. Chameleons are coming through, so there's adaptability or changing colors depending on your surroundings. Or you might be someone who is loved everywhere because you adapt really well. You know, you can go everywhere, you can talk to anyone, you can talk to they are saying very important people, and people that don't even have a home. And they said important because they're not looking at it like this. It depends on what is in your heart and not what is in your bank account or what you have in material things. They say many important people are letting go of more and more of their material things because they realize it frees them. There's also this jaw coming back, you know, the tense jaw. So it has gone for a while, so maybe you should be making sure to, you know, relax your jaw. If you've had something with your breasts, I don't know because this pain is coming back and it's only on the right side. So I don't know, maybe you need to get your breast checked. And nothing, you need to know that if you listen to what scares you, if you listen to fear, you won't win, they say. If you listen to faith, you always heal. That's what they are saying, okay? So don't fear. Everything that happens to you... Whoa, sorry about the dog. Maybe some of the things that happen to you scare you. Or alarm you, like the dog barking. Simai shunandera takale namoro stenere tera yashugena da artikle keremeyu sunatira narande mashuneleke grandikere ituru turna grero la renera sia mai kurundo deira grela moko urena shugaitena skta artishu. Fear can be replaced by faith. You choose. And I can see sunbeams coming through. I don't know if these are just tiny little holes in the wall. There's sunshine coming through. There's light coming through or coming to you. It could be more or just a beam of light that gives you this strength. Don't give up, okay? I hear you are the beloved one. They are so proud of you. If you are getting stomach aches, you might also pick up on fears around you. I'm getting you might pick up even illnesses and blockages in other human beings. So you might be a vessel of, it looks a bit like you're a doctor, but in an energetic way, because you can feel what's not working or what's hurting others, and because you understand how to transmute energy, this is why you're in pain. This is why you are getting the information of pain in your body, because like this you can transform and help transform it in others, or help others be able to transform it in themselves. You are from the light, they say. You are from the light. Be the light in this world. Don't wait anymore. Don't wait any longer. They're showing me they're looking like human beings jumping on their huge dragons and flying off. I don't know if this is, or you're ready. Maybe it feels a bit like more and more of you are being ready to jump on their dragon and fly and you know, live their mission. Step into their mission. Step into their mission. They say we are all together. And you should respect your vessel, respect your body, because this is going to give you more strength if you're in tune with it. Okay, there's no measuring, like you shouldn't be measuring yourself on a chart or something, because I can see a chart or something that is written and you want to achieve something. Maybe you want to achieve, I see also someone working out and they want to use more kilos to use for their muscles, I don't know. And you shouldn't be looking at a chart, you should be listening to your body and what you're getting as information, what you're channeling. And don't forget to drink enough water, clear water. And the wolf is coming through again, so I don't know, the wolf is giving you the inner strength, or this, the wolf is coming to, or is coming nearer to the humans somehow. Let the past go. There's something from the past you need to let go of, or you need to close, or you need to do the last step that you don't want to take something with. Okay, this will help you get more clarity, or you got clarity about something in the past, I'm not sure, but it's like something is holding you back, and it feels a bit like one of those, I don't know, are you using those elastic bands to train yourself? Because it feels a bit like you're on an elastic band and you're coming forward and then you're being pulled back, but they want you to be a magnet, or be pulled up to the vessel somehow, or to, not the vessel, the what's it called, the, maybe it's called a vessel. I hear also mothership. Maybe it's a mothership you're being called to or drawn to. Kina imasinta ai shure ne lega andere umakale rindara go enara rasi magenta ai shukare etaglinara. Someone is leaving out sugary food, or is eating less sugar and using more natural sugar. Canteram munde. And I can see like it's as if they were white snowballs, but they are made out of sugar, something like this. I'm seeing kanda aroto na linda armokunda karetnta karoro roseashi. And some of you find the light in trees. Gamte lante naro resinaishu. I hear you will heal. Before they left, they said you will heal. So if you are not feeling so well, you need to have faith that you will heal, because they see you and they're helping you and protecting you. And healing has different forms. This is why flexibility or adaptability is coming through again. And this pain in the chest, please just check maybe your right breast or something on your right side if you are in pain, or put your attention into the pain so you understand what it wants to tell you. Okay? thank you so much for listening today. I love you very much, and I see you